Why content strategy is vital and how writers can drive it home. Content is king. We've heard this axiom so many times it feels like a 90s sitcom catchphrase, right up there with "how you doing?" But here's the thing, content is king. It's also the court jester, the advisor, and sometimes the executioner. In an industry saturated with digital noise, content strategy has become the survival kit for brands trying to cut through the cacophony. Without it, you're just another TikTok video nobody watches or a blog post buried on page 7 of Google. Here's why content strategy isn't just important, it's existential. And more importantly, how writers like you, yes you, can be the architect of better strategies that move the needle. The anatomy of content strategy. Content strategy isn't about cranking out 10 tips to go viral articles or throwing spaghetti at the algorithmic wall. It's about aligning your content with your brand's goals, your audience's needs, and, let's be honest, the ruthless demands of SEO. Without a strategy, content is just noise, charming, creative, clever noise maybe, but noise nonetheless. Think about the brands crushing it online. Nike doesn't just sell shoes, it inspires you to just do it. Duolingo isn't just a language app. It's a relentless little owl that somehow makes grammar exercises feel like entertainment. Their success isn't an accident. It's the byproduct of a surgical approach to content strategy. Every word, image, and video has a purpose. As a writer, you're not just a wordsmith. You're a problem solver. And the problem you're solving is this. How can your content serve a business goal while still resonating with actual human beings? The answer lies in understanding strategy. Writers, the secret weapons of strategy. Writers often get relegated to the tactical trenches. Hey, can you knock out this blog post by EOD? But the truth is, writers should be active participants in shaping the very strategy their words will execute. Why? Because writers are uniquely positioned to bridge the gap between cold, hard data and warm, relatable storytelling. Here's how you can take the reins. Understand the data stop running from spreadsheets. They're not as scary as they look. Dive into audience personas, keyword research, and analytics. The better you understand what your audience wants, the more precise your content will be. Master the messaging. A good writer doesn't just churn out words. They craft messages that stick. Great content strategy is about consistency in tone, voice, and value. Make sure every piece of content sounds like it came from the same place, whether it's a tweet or a 2,000-word white paper. Advocate for the long game. Viral content is sexy, but sustainable content is smart. Advocate for strategies that focus on evergreen content, thought leadership, and building trust over time. The brands winning the content wars are playing chess, not checkers. The ROI of better strategy. When you get content strategy right, the results speak for themselves. Increased engagement, higher conversion rates, and, most importantly, brand loyalty. And as a writer, you're not just an executor, you're an instigator. You have the power to not just create better content, but to ensure that content works harder, resonates deeper, and drives measurable results. So the next time someone asks you to just write, don't. Step into the conversation and ask, what's the strategy? Because in the content economy, those who think beyond the words and build a strategy to back them up create the most meaningful impact. Thanks for listening. Catch the Quiet Quotient on all your favorite podcast platforms and connect with me on my LinkedIn page.